Good day. How you doing? This is Romeo the Professor with A2Z Investor. How you doing today? Great. I am with A2Z Investor and we have a lot we're going to talk about today. Yes, we're going to talk about Bitcoin. But before I start, I want to let y'all know that we invest in cryptos, Forex, stocks, real estate. Subscribe to this channel to get exclusive trending Bitcoin, altcoin news, technical analysis, and so much more. The best cryptos to buy based on the latest data. So, what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about ARK saying 70,000, and we're going to do a price analysis on Bitcoin. All right, so we're going to do a lot today. So let's talk. ARK Invest lays out what it would take for Bitcoin to hit $70,000. And I'll let you know if I agree with that and when I think it'll hit that, okay? Cool. So let's start. Bitcoin price is supported by robust network fundamentalists, ARK Invest. If more compliant companies allocate a portion of their balance sheet to Bitcoin, the price could skyrocket. So, what do they mean by that? What they mean is S&P 500 companies. So, what they're saying is it's in its annual Big Idea report, ARK said Bitcoin price could increase 40,000 more. Currently, right now, it's around 30, 35, so that's up to $70,000. If all S&P companies, 500 companies, were to allocate 1% of their cash to Bitcoin, this scenario isn't entirely unrealistic, as supported by BTC network continues to grow. Which, to be real with you, that's possible, very likely so. So what they said, the price would go right to 73,000, and which right now we're right around 33,000. Now, if S&P companies allocated 10% of their cash reserve, price could increase by 40,000, like they said. Now, for that to happen, the influx of institutional and corporate buyers needs to be added, and it needs to be strong. Now, the industry consistently shows that more than 60% of Bitcoin's circulating supply hasn't moved in a year. Normally what that means is they're holding it, okay, as like a value, a monetary value. Now, MicroStrategy, which isn't part of the S&P, has led to corporate America's push into Bitcoin. The data analytics firm has accumulated nearly 71,000 BTC at a basis price of over 1.1 billion, and its holdings are currently worth roughly 2.4 billion. So, if the S&P 500 companies just allocated 10% of their money, 10%, which is not a lot, it would bring it to $70,000. Now, as of today, corporate adoption remains extremely limited compared to the number of publicly traded U.S. companies late check. So that's why we still believe this is the great time and best time to continue to buy Bitcoin, because it hasn't been adopted fully. Just like the internet in 1994, only probably 5% of 10 people were using the internet at that time, and then came the 2000s, then to 2010s. So what do I think about that? Yes, I do believe that this year Bitcoin will hit 70,000. And that's before November 15th. So if you look at the price, let's look from the weekly, what's currently happening week basis, okay? So we're doing a price analysis right now. From the bottom, which was right here, 10,000. When I say bottom, meaning if you look from the weekly perspective, that was a hard support resistant line. It was basically staying closer to this line. Now, before I do this price analysis, I must let you know that I'm not a financial advisor. None of this, what I'm saying, is meant to construe as investment advice. It's for entertainment purposes only, so please subscribe before we start. So, we know July 20th, 2007, we was right around 10,000. And October 2020, we was right around 10,000. Okay? And from that point, every week since, it went up. Very strong movement from October all the way to January. Strong movement for 3 months. And now it did a pullback. It did an amazing 25% pullback to 33,000. That's why you see my orange. That's a hard support. That's why you see the orange there. It's a hard support. And that's a weekly hard support. So now for the month of February, I see Bitcoin surpassing 41,000 and touching $50,000. I see that. So people ask me, is it still a good time to buy Bitcoin? Yes. At 10,000, people didn't want to buy it. At 12,000, they didn't want to buy it. At 18,000, they didn't want to buy it. 30,000, they're still saying that. It's still a great buy. So if we look at coin market cap and we look at the rankings, which we know Bitcoin is number one, we'll see that even within the last 7 days, it went up 10%, which we know the highest was 40%. 41,000. So, yes, people, it is still time to buy Bitcoin. It's still a great time to buy Bitcoin. And what I want you to do is subscribe and follow A2Z Investor, where we share all type of good stuff. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe and write a comment that you subscribe and share with me your thoughts about the cryptocurrency topics we talked about today. Specifically, what you think about ARK regarding $70,000 hit Bitcoin. I am Romeo the Professor with A2Z Investor. I'm out.